All right, guys, we got a new member of the Toyota family here in the house. Here we go. I'm gonna let my family member introduce this one because we're gonna start adding her to the channel. All right, so this is my daughter, Jolie.
And this is my 2000 Toyota Tacoma. Its name is Bon Jovi because that's my, it's living on a prayer. We got manual, 4-wheel drive, manual locking hubs in the front, and in the hood we got 2.7 liters of Fury. I mean, it's rough, okay? I wanted one of these forever, and I finally got it. I'm so happy, but it's rough. I mean, we got some intake problems, we got some body damage, some Bondo. She's a little rough, but we got big plans. I'm so excited. All I do is rob a bank, but we got big plans. It's gonna be so good.
These are amazing trucks, and if you guys know anything about Toyotas, man, they put like missile launchers in the back of these things in the Middle East, and they just keep running. They run forever. Now, on this one particularly, we bought it. She got a pretty good deal on it, because out here in Arizona, these trucks will cost you between, you might be able to get a pretty rough one for about $6 grand, or you're gonna spend all the way up to like $14,000, which is crazy for a 24-year-old truck. But that's how amazing these trucks are. That pretty much speaks for themselves. They are amazing. So she picked up this truck. It was really just a sweet deal. She got it for $4,500. She did good all right there. So now that leaves us some money room to work with here. So like she's saying, we got some issues, but it's nothing we can't handle. Interior, yeah, it's a little rough, ain't gonna lie, but it's nothing crazy. The seats are pretty common. They're gonna go on these vehicles. We got a leak down here on her transfer case, so that's something we gotta deal with. But today we got a little special plan because something came up that's kind of urgent, other than the intake and the leak. So this one we had to make time for. You got to see this. And yo, Bilstein, you got some explaining to do, because I have never seen this before, and I didn't even know this could happen. All right, now I'll add some clips of her driving this truck in the desert. So there we go. She ain't scared to get it loose, but for this surprised me. Check it out. What in tarnation? Anybody ever seen anything like this? Look at these shocks, man. It appears they threaded right out of here. There's a little thread here. There's some threads down in there. Did these shocks just unthread out of their little part that they bolt onto? No, I hope not. Both of them did it. She was like, Dad, my shocks seem to be shot in the back. My son got on here yesterday and was like, oh, well, the shocks aren't blown out, but they're not connected. So that's what we're gonna see if we can thread these things back in today. I ain't never seen anything like this. All right, so we're gonna pull this thing up to the shop and see if we can get these shocks rethreaded or something. Nothing else. I'll put a little bead of weld around these suckers and call it a day until we get some new shocks. We gotta have something. So let's get on it. Dude, these trucks are so sweet. I love the single cab short bed trucks. Now these things only come with the 4-cylinder, but man, it would be cool to have a V6 in them. All right, so I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna start by just removing this bottom piece of the shock here. See if it'll thread back on here on this post. I'm hoping it will. I had no idea this could even happen. This still blows my mind. So that's what we're gonna start with. Looks like we got a 17mm here. Now the way I do things might be a little different, and fortunately I got some pretty awesome kids. Yeah, I could get down here and do all this myself, but this is her truck, so hey, she wants to get out here and learn. She's already tore up her jeans working so hard out here, so hey, we're gonna do this. So this is her. So hold on, there you go. All right, there you go. Okay, so now let's see if we can get, got the little knobby dobby off of here. Now, see, man, it's lucky this thing didn't waste her brake line. This blows my mind, dude. Unreal, dude. All right, so we're just gonna take this whole shock out of here. See if we can, might be easier to get it together on the bench too, and then put it back in. Well, you have to maneuver it out of there. There you go. There it is. Oh, goodness, its pants fell off.
Oh, wow.
All right. Puppy's on the bench now. Threads, ain't gonna lie, look pretty boogered. Hard to see on camera. So, that's gonna be an issue. Well, after attempting it, it appears it does still thread, so thought we were gonna have to re-tap this puppy or something. I think we're good. So this time, I don't know why they came loose, but we're gonna add a little Loctite. Maybe I will just throw a stinking tack weld on this puppy. Smash a tack weld on the bottom of that puppy. That'll keep it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a tack weld right here at the bottom of this, and well, I mean, it's not my truck, so I'm not doing this. So listen, hon, here's the grinder, and put on your gloves. Safety first. All right, so we're gonna clean this thing up a little bit. Get a tack weld on here. All right, I'd say she's ready. Hit this shot. All right, don't mess up the threads, dearie. I think we're good. Okay, we just need to brush it off, get off any sort of finish, because my little MIG welder ain't gonna burn through that, any sort of finish or grease that's on here. So we're clean, we're good. Let's throw a tack on it, huh? You rip. All right, so this is what we came up with. Hey, it ain't pretty, but it's just got to hold. Okay, reinstall, then we'll do the other side. Same thing. She ain't going nowhere, dude. Shock's in place. We're gonna tighten her down, do the other one. Okay. Make sure that thing is on there completely straight. There you go, like that. That's probably good. Okay, we just got the driver's side back on. It's done. Just pulled the passenger side off. This one's been like this for a little while. So we're gonna have to dig the mud out of this puppy. And we'll see if the thread's in there. Yeah. Well, second shock is welded up. Getting her bolted on. Those ain't going nowhere. Getting her done. Ew. Okay, well, both shocks are on now.
Yup.
Now we go give it a test drive. All right, completed. Bill's team, listen, you guys need to do something different. But don't worry, we did it. We figured it out. You know, even if they're gonna thread the bottom part on there, they need to put a little hex head of a 19 millimeter or something on the bottom part of that shaft, so you can get a wrench on there to hold that still, so you can crank on that bottom part. Otherwise, how you gonna tighten that thing on there? So, I mean, if it's welded, it ain't coming off again. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the way we did it. Until we get some new suspension. So, she's got a lot of plans for this truck. Obviously, money is limited because, you know. So, stick around if you guys want to see some more stuff. We got a lot of plans for this truck. She's got a lot of plans for this truck. Obviously, with looks, capabilities, performance. We got a lot of plans for this truck. These trucks are great to build on. The aftermarket's huge for these things. So stick around. We got a lot of plans. Money and time, but other than that, we'll get her done. Thanks, guys. What a unit, dude. Listen to that mean, that fierce unit. Woo! Oh yeah, that's a little better.